these little yellow crocus just popped open today. I know they're kind of tiny. They might seem sort of insignificant, but to me, they matter for two reasons. One is it reminds me that they follow the laws of nature. That's just this rhythm of the seasons, and I have no control over it. So even though I might want to come out here and, talk to them and try to feed them, make them hurry up, when these beauties decide to push up through the soil and open up is completely up to them. And the second is I get to choose my response to it. So I can look at this and say, little yellow flowers, they're only gonna last a few weeks, what's the big deal? Or they can remind me that this is that first blush of spring, and that really soon there's going to be all these beautiful expressions of spring all over this entire flower bed. And so my little yellow flower bloomed, you're thinking, yeah, so what? Well, here's what. I met with a client this week, and we were talking about the law of expansion that says growth always increases your capacity. Now, the only way that you can actually increase your capacity internally is by changing your approach to personal growth. And that has to do not with learning more information, but changing how you think and how you act. There's good news and bad news about that. The good news is we're in control of that. And the bad news is we're in control of that. So yeah, you can learn more information that can inform how you want to think and act, or you can just hand that over to somebody else, the person who talks the loudest, the media, the authority or the expert. And while there's nothing wrong with listening to what somebody else thinks or watching how somebody else acts, I think it's important that we remember that choice really is ours to make for ourselves. Now, changing how we think might seem like it should be so simple. But what I've learned is unless we really want to change how we're thinking and we're intentional about it, it's so much easier to just go along with the crowd, follow the masses, and that's exactly what the masses want us to do. Because going against the grain in any area of life can make us feel uncomfortable. Ooh, what if we miss out or make a mistake? Really changing our thinking depends largely on two things. How willing are we to consider options, and our ability to think beyond our current conditions and circumstances to what is possible. When we can do that, even in small ways, that can grow our capacity so that we can do it more. My little yellow crocus prove that the laws that govern nature's growth will not be denied. Unfortunately, there is no law that guarantees we'll grow in our thinking. I believe that's something worth thinking about. That's my perspective this Friday. I'm Amy Barg, living large.